Hey guys, and welcome to the John A. McCabe Show, where it's all about accelerating your authority in your business or field of expertise by helping entrepreneurs, business owners, authors, expert speakers get seen, get heard, get noticed on any device, anywhere, anytime, with as little as 15 hours, also known as the Authority Acceleration Program. Now on today's show, Hot Seat Coaching Thursday, don't know what day of the week it is. I don't have a scheduled guest. However, I'm going to introduce to you for the very first time the Authority Acceleration Blueprint and how you can attract more clients willing to hire you than you can handle, and how you can do this in as little as 15 hours. Now, I understand the desired outcome of many entrepreneurs, and that outcome is freedom, options, and choices. Freedom to do what you want, when you want, with whoever you want, and not have to worry about time, money, and the ability to select the options and choices. So you have the ability to select the options and the choices you want, actually. Now, achieving that outcome usually comes in stages. And one of the very first stages of creating freedom, options, and choices in your life is to build and grow your business to where you have clients lined up to work with you and who are willing to pay you just about any price you're asking. Now, it also gets to the point where you you want to have the financial resources you need to create and leverage your business. Now, leveraging others' time by hiring the right people to handle different aspects of the business, leverage the money that you earn by having that money to invest in either expansion or to invest in alternative sources of income to further grow your wealth and your legacy. So if your desired outcome is for you is your freedom, it all starts with attracting more clients than you can physically handle yourself right now. And that happens when you accelerate your authority. Now today I'm going to walk through the blueprint to making that happen with as little as 15 hours of your invested time. Now, I'll be transparent with the 15 hours. You're going to need to have a team or outsourcers in place to do a variety of the tasks for you. Let's face it, you shouldn't be spending a lot of your time on these specific tasks anyway. They're tasks that you can outsource for a lot less money than your value or what it is you could be earning, your earning potential. So if you don't have access to all the resources, all the outsourcers, then I may just know where you can get some assistance, which I'll talk a little bit about at the end of the show. So before we get started, I just want to acknowledge anybody that's on the show, and I definitely want to get you to like, share, love this video, and we're going to get into what it takes to increase the number of clients that you're looking to that are looking to work with you, as well as pay whatever price that whatever your fee is. So we're just going to dive right in. I've got a lot of information to cover today, and hopefully I can get through it all within the 1 hour time frame. So most entrepreneurs have a desired outcome of freedom, now choices and options, which starts with attracting more clients than you can physically handle yourself right now. That's what happens when you accelerate your authority. So here's one of the 7 key components on how you can deliver on accelerating your authority in only 15 hours. Now, before we get into the aspects of the formula itself, it's very important to lay out the groundwork so that the work that you do is hyper-focused on your ideal target market and the message really resonates with them. So the first thing that we need to do is determine who your avatar is, which is really getting crystal clear on who your ideal target market is. Now, when it comes to marketing, the most effective marketing is done by the people who know their target audience or know their ideal target market extremely well, and they're able to create marketing messages and ads that speak directly to their audience, so much so that every time they do so, they're able to get a large majority of their audience to take action. So first off, one thing you want to know is who your target market is not. Now that's just as important, knowing who your target market is not, as it is to know who your target market is. So being able to eliminate as many different characteristics as possible that your ideal target market is not. For example, if you're a retailer selling women's clothes for professionals or executives, generally you can eliminate all the men from your demographic. Generally you're going to eliminate people, let's say, under 25 years of age or maybe over 65 years of age. You're going to eliminate people who work in a blue collar environment, a blue collar job, or maybe service workers. So a lot of those people won't be in your target audience. So it's very important for you to get crystal clear on, just as clear on who your target market is not, as it is to determine who your target market is. Now, the second thing you need to do is describe your ideal target market. Now, imagine that you're describing the person to somebody, so that if that person actually goes into a crowd of people, they're able to generally select people that would fall in your ideal target market demographic. So some of the things that you want to get clear on or understand is, how old is your ideal target market? What gender are they? There are products and services that work for both genders, but if it's gender specific, you need to be very clear on that. What type of work do they do? Are they in a service industry, or is your product or service directly focused on people, let's say, in the oil service industry? So you want to get very clear of what type of work they do. Or in the previous example, when we were talking about the women's professional clothing, that's going to target people who are the ladies who are actually working in executive type jobs. You also want to get clear on where do they live. So are you targeting people right across the country, right across the continent, or right across the world? Or are you narrowing it down, being very niche, and just targeting people in a very specific area in the city that you live in? Now, are these people married or single? Do they have kids or no kids? And what are their interests or hobbies or pastimes? Are they into sports? If they are, what type of sports? Are they into the arts? If so, what type of arts? Do they enjoy outdoors, hunting, camping, fishing? So understanding their interests, their hobbies, and pastime can be very helpful when you're crafting messages and you're delivering content out there, because then you can talk about these things and it's going to resonate with your audience. Now, also, you want to know if these people belong to any groups or associations, and what makes them angry or happy, or what makes them laugh. So those are some key points that you can get into to really determine who your ideal target market is and some of the demographic information about them. Now, the third thing is you're going to need to know what the values are they're looking for on a regular basis. So what do they value the most? What will resonate with their belief system or their interests? You want to understand these things so that when you create your marketing material, you incorporate these things into your message so that you can connect with them on a much deeper level. And some of the things that you could be looking at are, are they looking for things that are affordable, or are they looking for higher quality things? Do they like the general stuff, or if they want stuff that's very exclusive? Is it all about the prestige or the brand, or they're happy with just generic? Are they interested in the eco or environmental impact of things? Do they care what other people think, or their social acceptance? Is material wealth important to them? What about their health and fitness? Are they interested in fame or recognition, or are they interested in their privacy or anonymity? Another thing for privacy is confidentiality. Are they spiritual, or is it religion-based? Are they a contributor? Do they give back on a regular basis? So these are some things that you really want to get clear on, and try to come up with as many values of your ideal target market as you can. The clearer picture that you have of your ideal target market, the clearer it's going to become when you're creating your marketing message, and you're going to do a better job of attracting your ideal target market. So that's the first item, is creating your avatar and getting very clear of your ideal target market.